I'll show you the best exercise that can improve your art drastically. And at the end of this video, you'll know how to make your drawings much better with just a simple exercise. So I've been drawing for like a year and a half now. I've made quite decent progress, and I just want to share the things that I know with you, so now you can improve faster, better, and easier. So to be honest, I saw that at the beginning of my art journey, my drawings were like crooked. Okay, they were like tilted, you know, they're like not really appealing and pleasant to look at. You would see that they were drawn by a person that doesn't really know how to draw, that has no idea of drawing. Okay, so they were just ugly and pretty garbage. But at that time I didn't really know that my drawings were garbage, to the point where I actually compared my drawings to other people. Okay, and then I realized that I'm pretty garbage at that. Okay, even though I was tracing. So yeah, I wanted to improve. Okay, I've watched a lot of tutorials then, and to be honest, I realized how can I actually improve that. So I did. I practiced a lot actually. It was like a month or two back in like 2015, 12 or 19. I don't really remember. But at that time I would like almost lock in, obviously, but it was more like 30 minutes a day. So, you know, I mean, I would still make a little bit progress, but you know, but I did those exercise, and to be honest, I saw that my structure, my actually drawings were better looking. Okay, although the knowledge about shading and, you know, the proportions and stuff wasn't that good, because I didn't really improve that, but I saw that my drawings were better to look. Okay, they were like, you know, more realistic. And what I did was actually just a simple practice. I did that practice and I saw a massive art gains. So yeah, with that, I just want to share with you this. But now fast forward to like 2024, okay, today, let's say. And I actually realized that I can make this exercise even better, okay? Because back in those days, all I did was, you know, I would only imagine, okay, those things, those shapes. And now I can actually tell you a good quality references for that. So now let's hop to the first thing, which is actually to, you know, practice shapes. So, you know, the shapes are like a foundation of everything. Okay, so if you have good shapes, if you have a good foundation of your drawings will be naturally better. It doesn't really matter of your proportion, of your shading skills, rendering style and stuff, art style, doesn't really matter. If you have good shapes, okay, your drawings will be better. If you can make a straight line, your drawing will be much better. If you can do a circle, also that. Okay, so that's why we want to actually practice those things. So now there are a couple of shapes, like the main shapes. So for example, obviously a circle, okay, a circle, a square, okay, a rectangle, okay, and let's make a little bit better, okay, a triangle, obviously, like those are basic shapes, okay, like I don't know, like more sides, like, you know, like pentagon and stuff. Yeah, so, you know, like maybe even, I mean, it doesn't really have to be those shapes. It can be like something like, you know, like that. Okay, it's still a shape. Okay, but yeah, to that we can add like 3D shapes. So a sphere. Okay, so a sphere would be like something like that. Okay, something like that. So here we use a circle and ovals. Okay, and yeah, and also a square. Okay, and yeah, not square but cube. Okay, so let's draw a simple cube. Okay, like I don't know, a cone, like that. Okay, it's a cone. Okay, a cylinder is also good, really useful. So something like that. Okay, and we want to actually practice those shapes. We want to actually be able to move them into a 3D space. Okay, so, you know, I mean, I'll do actually a video about perspective because it's pretty important. But, you know, with those shapes you can draw anything you want. And now, obviously, you can draw everything you want with those shapes, but now you gotta practice them. So you gotta build your foundation strong. Because if it's, you know, it doesn't really matter how good you are at rendering. Okay, if you cannot draw a cube, your drawings won't be that good. So now, how do you actually practice it? Okay, so yeah, obviously you can, like, I don't know, make a new layer, okay, and fill the whole canvas with, you know, circles, okay, cubes, okay, but you don't really know how a cube looks in a perspective, okay? So what you can actually do is either you can use a perspective grids, which are amazing, okay? So they're basically, like, let's make a new layer. You know what perspective grid is, okay? So it's basically like a grid of, perspective. Let's say 2-point perspective, okay? Here we are, okay? It's a quick one, okay? So whatever. So here you can draw, I don't know, like something like Bing. Okay, like a Bing. Okay, a Bing, another Bing, okay? Like that, okay? And here you have a quick, maybe something like that, to be honest. Boom. And yeah, here you have a quick, rectangle and stuff, okay? So yeah, but what I recommended is, okay, use that, but also what you can use is 3D. Let's go to that. So here you have a cube. Now you can make a screenshot of it, okay? You can make a screenshot, so it's Windows Shift A for you, and you can put that into PureRef, okay? And now we have a cube, and what we can do is draw that cube, okay? So let's make a new layer, okay? Boom, 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 okay? It's a little bit tilted here, so let's actually make it better, okay? Boom. Here's something like that, okay? Boom, 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 like that, okay? Boom. And we have a cube, okay? So you can practice like that. So now let's go to the Blender once again, and here. Let's actually close that, okay? So here, what you can do is, obviously it's a 3D tool, okay? You can do a lot of stuff. I was actually sculpting characters whenever I was making a game, but yeah, here you have your basic, basic space. So press X to delete your cube, okay? And with mouse button, I don't know if it's a default settings, but if you hold a mouse wheel, then you can move, okay? So Shift A is there is a window that is, that lets you create new objects. So here, for example, you have a cylinder, okay? Pretty important. Obviously, if you press S, you can scale it, okay? If you press S, X, okay, you can scale it in Z axis, okay? S, X in axis, and Y in Y axis, okay? So yeah, also you can okay, that, make it smaller, okay? Now rotate it, it's the same. Press R, and X, Z, or Y. Okay, and yeah, with Control, what you can snap it to the grid or something. Okay, it's like perfectly flat. Anyway, with that you can see here. We have a perspective here. You can draw a cylinder from any view. Okay, maybe do something like that. Okay, like this cylinder. Okay. Maybe rotate it again like that. Okay, boom, boom. And yeah, now you can make another screenshot, okay, and draw that. So it's pretty useful. And obviously, okay, I unpaused, but yeah, what you can do here obviously is you have a plane, okay, but yeah, I'll show you what you actually need. So cube, okay, you a circle, I mean a square, a sphere, okay, that's also pretty useful, okay. Also, you can add here a cone, okay, a cylinder, a monkey, a donut, okay, and there's even more to that. So for example, you can do, let's say we'll do a plane, okay, make it bigger, and we can add a cube, not like that. I want to show it, okay. So here we have a cube, okay, and boom. Now we can add another stuff. So let's say, for example, a smaller cylinder, okay, bing bong, and maybe somewhere here, boom, okay, put it a little bit here, okay. Now let's make it a cone, and obviously in settings you can, well, we are now into rendering mode, which is pretty useful if you want to actually like practice, you know, more shapes. So, but here we have a cone. Okay, so let's put it right here. Obviously with light, where it is here. Yeah, what you can do here is, you know, move it. Okay, I don't know why the shadows are really bad quality. Okay, but whatever. Yeah, you can fix, you can, so you can play with a lot of settings. But yeah, here we can go to probably like, we are at Eevee. Okay, yeah, so here you just put shapes. Okay, and maybe, oh yeah, just put shapes and practice it now. Okay, so, and now I think the best exercise, what it would be is, to be honest, okay, draw 10 boxes. Okay, I don't know, let's say, so let's draw a box like that. Okay, bing bong, bing bong bong, bing bong. Okay, let's draw a box. So draw 10 boxes, okay, in different perspective, and then what you need to do is go in Blender and try to actually move the box into the perspective of box that you draw. So here, and now, you know, make a screenshot of that and draw that. Okay, do that for every 10 boxes. Okay, and after you draw 10 boxes from imagination, draw 10 boxes from a screenshot. Okay, from reference in the same perspective, in the same angle and stuff. Okay, and then what you want to do is draw those same boxes, those same 10 boxes with imagination. Okay, so now you are not using references, you are using only your imagination and, you know, your muscle memory. So yeah, I think that will actually help you a lot. Okay, and obviously you don't have to do that with cubes. You can do that with, you know, spheres. You can mix them on cylinders and cones and stuff. So do what you want, but I think this is the best exercise to actually practice those basic shapes. Okay, and yeah, they will improve your drawings 100%. Now if you want more, if you want to improve your art even more, even better, okay, top link description below, you can get my private coaching, okay, my exclusive courses, and yeah, top link description below. Also, you can get brushes on my free Patreon, so you can check it out. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, okay, what you can do is, you know, like, subscribe, and comment, okay, on what video you want next. And also, you can go to my socials and, you know, see my drawings. So yeah, thank you for watching, and to the next video. Bye.